So here it is, YouTube. I'm Roadhawk Wilson, channel director, creative director, data manager, author, poet, journalist, fanboy, anything you can imagine I pretty much do. I am issuing a challenge. Today, as someone who is constantly advocating personal well-being, personal health, and substantial growth in psychological well-being and emotional well-being, I issue you this challenge. Stand in front of a mirror and talk to yourself. And I do that knowing a lot of people are going to say, why? What's the purpose? What good can that do? Well, I just spent the last 20 minutes talking to myself as if I was talking to you. Discussing things that were on my mind for the day, for the week, trying to vent, but also carry out a positive message. So if you do this, no, you're not the only one who's bizarre enough to do this. I just did it. I just admitted to it. But at the same time, try to give yourself an emotional uplift. Tell yourself something positive about yourself. Acknowledge your worth. Because I will tell you from experience, this is not the first time I've done this. I don't always have the opportunity to do therapy, which, shocker, therapy. So much of the world isn't therapy. Trust me, we all do our own form of therapy. But if we can't pay attention to ourselves, if we can't take a moment to say, hey, I'm going to listen to myself and my grievances and my pain, who else will? Guaranteed. No, serious. Tell me, who in your life will immediately stop and say, I'm going to listen to everything? A lot of us don't have those people. Mainly because those people carry on their jobs. They have their experiences. They have their lives. Or we have children. And we can't explain these things to our children. We can't explain these things to our parents. We can't explain them to our friends. And if we're lucky enough to, more power to you. I still recommend taking 10 minutes to talk to yourself, to look at yourself with the mindset of someone's going to listen to me. Because for much of the world, all we have is ourselves. All we have is the opportunity to have someone listen to us. And if we listen to ourselves, we are listening to someone. We are listening to ourselves. And a lot of people go, oh, well, talking to yourself means you're crazy. It is not. It's a common practice in the mathematical field to process things out. It's a common practice in the engineering field. And it's a common practice in the writing world. Many writers talk to themselves, telling them their story in order to better tell the story they want to tell. So I issue this challenge. Stand to a mirror, stand in front of a camera, sit in front of a mirror, sit in front of a camera. Take time to isolate yourself and talk about your day. Talk about what worried you, what made you feel great. Give yourself encouragement. Because I will tell you, there is power in this. There is power in this technique, and there is power in the ability to, even if you at the end of it feel validated by yourself, to sit there and feel validated. To feel genuinely validated. That is worthwhile. So issue this challenge. Sit in front of a mirror, discuss your day. And I don't recommend doing it in front of people. I don't recommend doing it. Take time to be by yourself. And if you don't like that challenge, I have another one for you. If you feel stressed, if you feel overwhelmed, sit in a dark room. Put on a video you like. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath out. And keep doing that. Because these two techniques are something that I do, are something that I practice. And you may say, why would I sit in a dark room? That's bad for my eyes. Well, phones have lights on them for a reason. They do. If you're staring at a dark screen, yes, you will. I'm not saying sit there for an hour, but spend the time to focus on that darkness and the light that you have in front of you, and try to relax. Breathe deeply. Breathe. So these are two challenges that I'm issuing to anyone and everyone who watches this video. And let me know if it works for you. What works for you? Because again, this is coming from a guy on YouTube. Something to do 2 little meditations. Not 4, 2. I don't know why I had both up. But take the time to do it. Take the time for yourself and relax. Because at the end of the day, if you're sitting in a room by yourself and you're quiet and you feel validated at the end of it, what's the harm? If you're sitting in a dark room and you feel relaxed at the end of the day, what's the harm in that? Again, don't watch a dark screen. It's not a good idea. But these are my challenges for you for this week: to handle stress, to relax, and to enjoy yourself. Because if you want to enjoy yourself, it helps you enjoy other people. But I'm Roadhog Wilson. I know, pause. I was going to say enjoy yourself one more time. But stay healthy, be healthy, and I will see you later. And if this video helps, let me know down below.